The Conservator Center is still closed today, but one question is who regulates these facilities? In short, it's the U.S. Department of Agriculture, but there's been a push over the past few years to get some state laws on the books. North Carolina currently has no statewide law regulating the ownership of exotic animals. In 2015, state lawmakers drafted a bill that banned private ownership of so-called dangerous animals like lions and tigers. That included families with pets and also certain organizations that did not meet criteria to be a wildlife sanctuary. This would have led the Conservator Center to make some changes, but ultimately the bill did not pass. Law enforcement in Caswell County says they've never had an incident like this at the center before. But it's not the first time in our area there's been a fatal big cat attack. In December 2003, a Wilkes County boy was mauled to death by a pet tiger in a backyard.
There was a gap in the bottom of the chain link fence, and as the boy was going by, the tiger evidently grabbed him and pulled him, just drug him right under the fence.
The incident eventually prompted municipalities to look at exotic animal rules. Counties like Wilkes and Guilford have local rules banning people from having certain exotic pets, but that's all up to local governments. And keep in mind, the Conservator Center is not a house with a yard. It's a rescue sanctuary and educational facility. They have a license from the USDA, and inspectors come out and check it regularly. The last two inspection reports show no non-complaint items were identified during this inspection. We did reach out to the USDA to talk about what an inspection entails and what an attack like this means going forward, but there was no one to answer our questions due to the government shutdown. One thing that failed legislation would have done was shut down certain facilities that did not have AZA accreditation. The Conservator Center does not have that accreditation, but legally they don't need it. We'll have a breakdown coming up on 2 Wants to Know.